Yo, what up, everybody? How you doing? First of all, I'd like to thank you for taking time out your busy day. You guys had today out of work, probably tired and shit. But thank you for joining in and taking time to you know check out our little show, our little podcast that we got going on. So thank you for taking the time to watch us. NORBEEZ, I got NORBEEZ right here. News is NORBEEZ.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we just my apologies also for not being consistent with stuff that I drop, but I do got a personal life and I got my kids that I take care of and stuff like that. So I just really appreciate you guys taking the time to view this channel. So thank you so much. So what's up, NORBEEZ?
I don't know, man. But
NORBEEZ is getting wasted already.
You know what? Let me tell you guys, Marvelous can make a drink.
Yeah.
He made me this Coke and Henny. Woo.
You just like getting wasted, homie.
Nah. That's how rumors get started.
Yeah, right. What do you drink? What do you like to drink? What's your favorite drink?
You know what? Me personally, I usually go with a Remy Martin straight.
Yeah.
Like I don't like putting ice. I don't like mixing it too much.
Oh, no?
Or at all.
Well, how old were you when you had your first drink, bro? And was it beer or liquor?
It was beer.
It was beer?
It was beer, and I think it was Soul. Do you remember Soul?
Yeah. They don't sell that anymore?
I don't know. Actually, I've never even checked this.
Damn.
I thought it turned into Pacifico.
So you were a teenager?
Yeah.
I was like the youngest I can remember, homie. I was like 4 years old, bro. And my mom and her dude that she was with, we used to go to the drive-in, homie.
Yeah.
And she would always fucking give me, her 40.
Yeah.
Like to fucking, I know that's not good or whatever, you know what I mean? But we're kind of
Like,
ghetto,
here,
you know what I mean? Like,
take a little bit of
you
this.
drink some of my 40.
Chilling
yeah,
there.
crazy,
Oh, man. I started young. I think my first alcohol poisoning happened at, I want to say like 15.
You got alcohol poisoning?
Yeah.
How was that?
Well, I made the mistake of drinking an entire bottle of, what's it called?
What? Tequila?
No, rum. It was rum.
Okay.
It was Bacardi 151.
Yeah.
Like the big one.
Yeah.
I just took the whole fucking bottle.
Oh, for real?
Drank maybe like a 6-pack, a few Mickeys. Next thing I knew, I couldn't see shit.
Oh, yeah?
Like this lasted for a few hours. I couldn't see shit.
Okay.
I was like, oh shit, that's probably not a good
Did
thing.
you go to the hospital? You didn't go to the hospital or anything?
No, I slept it off.
Huh? Oh,
I
all right.
slept it off. When I woke up, my eyesight was like half as good as what it used to be.
Oh, okay.
I think it permanently fucked up my eyesight.
Oh, damn, that's a crazy.
But I mean, who wasn't? I don't know. A lot of us were drinking back in the day. I mean, shout out to all my homies from fucking high school. We threw nothing but kickbacks, and it was pretty bad, dude.
NORBEEZ, stop lying. You have never been to a kickback.
I
just playing with you.
You know the one cool thing about like growing up in the Hollywood area
What?
as a teenager,
What?
because you do a lot of stupid shit as a teenager, and me and my crew, we would always find abandoned
Your
fucking
crew?
yeah.
You from party crew?
Nah, but yeah. Well, I mean, I don't think we officially said that, but we would just throw kickbacks.
Oh, okay.
But we would find abandoned like mini mansions, like in like the Los Feliz areas, because you'd be surprised how many of these places have nobody living in them.
Yeah.
So we would just go there, throw kickbacks, fucking hit up stupid shit on the walls. I mean, it's stupid teenager shit you do back.
Did your mom know what you were doing, or you were sneaking?
No, you know what? I was very good at hiding that shit.
Uh-huh.
I was very good. Like I knew I had to chill for a minute, and then I had to probably like walk for a bit just to walk it off. And then I would just sneak in and say, "Oh, I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed."
Damn,
Never
that's
got
crazy.
caught. You know, the only time I got caught. The only time I got caught was when my brother got caught, and he babbed to my parents. Oh, but he does this.
Damn, straight ratted you out.
Oh, brother ran me out.
So, not to cut that off, but today's a very special day you were talking about earlier, right?
Yes, today is a very special day. Something that I think we definitely can agree should have happened a long time ago. Indigenous Day is today.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Because America calls it what, Columbus Day? Or
Oh, yeah,
something?
I used to call it Columbus Day.
Yeah. So, you know anything about Columbus?
You know what? As far as I know, from the textbook stuff,
Yeah.
he was his captain, I guess, and he had these 3 ships that he sailed. What was it? The Pinta, the Santa Maria, and I forget the other one.
Yeah.
And I guess the story was that he was trying to find India.
Yeah.
But he was trying to go the other way,
Yeah, he
And
thought
then-
he landed in India when he
Yeah.
got here, so that's
Yeah.
how the Indians got their name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So another day. It seems like a lot of like I'm sure like a lot of the raza don't know what days we used to celebrate,
Yeah.
but it's crazy, how America, or the whole ideology of like Thanksgiving, and
Oh, yeah.
everybody's supposed to participate, but nobody really knows the stories behind
Nobody really knows.
these fucking so-called what do they call them, not a event, like
like
what do you call it, oh my god,
dinner?
I can't think right now.
Are you
No,
talking
like
about,
Thanksgiving,
Thanksgiving,
Christmas,
those dinners, the
Easter, what do you
holidays?
call it, holidays.
Holidays,
That's
yeah,
the word I'm
yeah,
looking
yeah.
for, dog. Yeah, so it's crazy that we're celebrating all these holidays, but nobody knows the true meaning,
Yeah.
or nothing about them. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
that's true.
So on Indigenous Day, what'd you do?
You know what? It was today, so I actually
They had an event right here on Whittier Boulevard.
oh,
no?
they had that on Sunday. Yeah, they had an event on Whittier Boulevard. It was pretty cool. A lot of local artists, a lot of raza showed up. It was,
Yeah.
and I try to go. I really try to go, but
Oh, you didn't roll up?
I did, but there was like no parking anywhere. The place was packed, and I saw videos. There was a good attendance.
Oh, for real? Was there any people that were known?
There was a few rappers that I've seen. I think this one dude, his name's Jaguar. He's a rapper. He wears
Never
like this
heard of
luchador mask.
Oh, that's the homie that's
what?
always rapping like cultura,
Yeah,
right?
yes.
He's bad. I like
he
that.
he performed on that one. I saw that he was performing there. I saw this. I want to say he was there, but I don't know. Lily Flor?
Nah.
Okay, well, she's an artist, but
Uh.
I could have sworn I saw her brother painting there too. And I think his name's Arturo, but I'm very bad with names.
Yeah.
But a lot of people showed up, and it was really cool to see that, this movement is growing.
Yeah.
This movement of us.
It's a lot of
gathering.
a lot of raza waking up, huh?
It is, man. It is. It's a lot of raza waking up, thankfully, because we need that. And,
Yeah.
And now all we need is the right cause,
You know what's hard is trippy, dog, and I don't want to talk about things like repetitively, but the whole situation with the vendors is like, it's crazy
Yeah,
to think
it
about
is.
all that shit, homie.
It
Like
is.
they have a spotlight on it right now, and it's like, you hear about vendors getting attacked, but like, damn, like this, it seems like every other like post like that, or about a vendor getting hurt or shot or beat up or like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's just a lot of hating, and it's just, for me, I think it's just a lot of hating.
But what's
and
dope
it's
though is when you see these videos and the raza shows up and they're together,
Yeah,
and nobody like,
Yeah.
because that's really united.
that's how you protect communities. That's how you protect our communities, by showing up like that. Shout out to Alex
Yeah.
Enamorado.
Shout out to the homeboy.
He's always out there, fighting the good fight, and making sure he protects them and putting the light on them, because our city politicians, they're not putting shit light on them.
Yeah.
Our mayor's not putting shit light on them. Our supposedly raza representative, they're not showing shit light on them.
And there, you know what? And I don't want to. I wish I could say everybody's name that I know that's doing out there, but he's not the only one.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
a lot of homeboys going out there too,
You know
and a lot of women. Respectfully, like that's very I think it's beautiful, homie,
Yeah.
to see.
I mean, honestly, I think if you could correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I saw this one other guy that was doing that. I think even before Alex.
Oh yeah.
It must have been like, I want to say I saw him do that like maybe 7 years ago. It was some street vendor that got attacked in Koreatown, and that dude showed up to defend him.
Oh damn.
And I think he actually came out on the news.
Oh really?
Yeah, but it was way.
Hey,
back.
you ever see the one with that dude, that hitchhiker? And I guess he ended up allegedly killing somebody or something. He was trying to. He was a hitchhiker dude.
Yeah.
His name was Hey, what was his name? Dopey, you know his name? Nah, that one Kai.
Kai.
Yeah, you never heard of that dude Kai? He's like he saved this lady's life or something, but later on, I guess like I don't know if it was a couple of years later on or whatever, he ended up yeah. He's the one that's on YouTube and memes, and he's saying, they're asking him what he did, right? And he goes, yeah, I did this and that, and I was like, smash, man. He's like, really, like, like, I don't know. He's
you
like,
gotta show me who
yeah, he's
that
crazy,
was.
homie. But anyways, he really ended up like, I guess he was hitchhiking, and the dude that gave him a ride was an older gentleman or whatever.
Yeah.
And he said that the dude was trying to come on to him, you know what I mean?
Oh shit.
And I guess he was staying at his pad. He didn't
Yeah.
know what to do, and the dude was forcing himself on him. So whatever happened, or whatever. Now he's doing life for murder, homie.
Oh, he killed that
Like,
fool?
yeah, he was getting interviews there, like from a lot of people.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, because it was a crazy story. Like, how's it so
Well, I mean,
young?
there's that old saying about hitchhiking.
Yeah.
It's either, well, how's it go?
Have you ever hitchhiked?
Either cash, grass, or ass.
Oh yeah.
I guess that guy wanted ass.
Have you ever hitchhiked?
No. Thankfully,
Really?
I've never had to. I mean,
I think if I seen you, like, you know what I mean, you looked all bad. I still think that I wouldn't pick you up.
I mean, damn.
I'm just kidding, homie. I'm just kidding.
No, you know what? It's tough though. I mean, growing up here in LA, it's really hard to trust people. I mean, I don't think I could pick up
Yeah.
a random stranger.
You know what though? Hey, to be honest though, I trust people more here in LA than
Yeah.
going to like a nice ass suburban ass community. Because there's some weird old people,
They'll
dog.
give you that federal
Yeah, you
shit,
think they're
that-
cool, homie? They're gonna invite you to their pad and lock that door behind you, dog, and nobody's gonna see you
You
again.
know, it's trippy though, man, because it's like for us, you know, we can't sleep without the fucking noises, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's for you, but me,
You
I
need to hear
can't
no-
be in a super quiet place.
Why?
Like if I leave LA and I'm somewhere where it's just quiet, it's like, I don't know, it gives me
You need
anxiety.
to hear a man's voice.
I need Shut up. As the rumors get started.
Yeah.
No, I need to hear like a helicopter, a police cop. I
Oh.
need see or an airplane.
Yeah, yeah.
I gotta hear those things to make me feel comfortable.
You're a weenie, dog.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
gotta hear something.
I gotta
I'm gonna
hear
buy you a
something.
nightlight.
I gotta hear that you know you ever had those alarm clocks that fucking have those noises? It'll either play white noises or it'll play jungle noises.
I
like it helps
no,
you go to
regular.
sleep.
Nah.
You ever had one? Have you
Nah.
heard of them?
Nah.
Like you could either play like white noise, like
Uh.
on your TV, where you just go shh.
Yeah. Hey, you know what's pretty female though? Because I have a primo that he sleeps with the fucking rain noise. I didn't even know
yeah.
like you could do
Yeah,
that
yeah,
shit.
with that,
But
with
it
that.
is relaxing, no?
Yeah, it's
That's
relaxing.
just soothing. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's get off this fucking subject. People are gonna start clowning.
But
so,
you know, go ahead.
go ahead, homie.
No.
What are you gonna say?
Well, I was gonna go back to the Thanksgiving thing.
Go ahead.
Well, it's crazy because you know I saw some Native American guy on YouTube, you know, talking about Thanksgiving Day, and he was
Was it Iron Jack off?
no.
Oh, all right, my
Not
bad.
that guy. I think he got sacrificed. No, I don't know. But no, it was this guy that he was talking about the story of Thanksgiving. He was just explaining, like, you know what? They never were celebrating as a dinner. I mean, they celebrated for the fact that they murdered like an entire tribe
Yeah.
or a village. You
Yeah.
know, that was their Thanksgiving.
And everything represented something, bro.
Yeah.
Like cranberries represented a certain thing. I don't want to say because I can't be too graphic. You
Yeah.
know, we'll get
Yeah.
in trouble for that. But everything on that dinner table, homie, like the original Thanksgiving setup,
Yeah.
it stood for something of that massacre that happened, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
crazy.
It's wild, dude.
I wish I could share it with everybody and give the breakdown of what everything meant, but we'll get in trouble for YouTube, and I'm trying to stay
Yeah, YouTube's
on
really,
YouTube for a little bit. You know what I mean?
really coming down on people.
Yeah,
right
they're
now.
coming down. You can't do anything, huh?
Nah. I mean, yeah, I think in a sense they want all of us to treat it like a radio station.
Yeah.
You know, on radio station you can't cuss or you can't say certain words. You know, you can't speak on certain things.
Mhm.
I think
you-
that's basically what they want.
You want to get to I know a lot of the viewers had questions. I got a gang of text messages. They usually send
I
me.
didn't get anything. Well,
No?
nobody messaged
Well, you don't have
me.
your number. I got my number out there like that.
Ah, okay.
But you got some of the questions on the
Let me see. No, sure.
on the community post.
The community post.
Or Jedi, would you want to read some of them, homie? Oh, okay.
Okay,
I got
let's see.
you.
Let's see. I'm in there. All right, let's see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go for it, homie.
So let me see it.
No ridiculous shit.
Okay, here's one from Dennis Garcia.
Uh-huh.
13. Can you talk about what you know about people who practice santeria, etc.?
Can I talk about what?
About people who practice santeria.
I don't know the specific. Thank you for your question. I don't know if how specific you want me to get into that, but I mean, if you want to know about that, you know what they do or whatever. I mean, I wasn't involved in it or nothing like that. I know people that do practice it, but on the ritual side, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that they do where they're sacrificing certain things to get. I mean, certain things. I don't know what word to use,
that
bro.
is
Like
that
granted when they're asking like for a prayer. they pray
Yeah.
or whatever, and they give an offering. I mean, there's
Like an
different ones.
exchange.
Yeah, I don't know the exact thing.
Yeah.
Have you heard of anything?
Yeah. You know, as far as I know, that's something that
Or do you know any
that's a Cuban thing, right?
Well,
Majority Cuban.
there's a lot of ethnicities that do it, bro.
Really?
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know why I say that? Because I know Joey Diaz, that comedian.
Yeah, yeah.
I know he practices it and he talks about it.
Oh, okay.
He practices it and I mean, when he talks about it, he's like super serious about it. Like,
Yeah, a lot of people are super
like
serious.
it's weird because you know how he likes to fuck around and joke around. As soon as he talks about Santeria, he doesn't fuck around with that.
Yeah,
He'll-
I don't know how much of that question I could answer for you. My apologies, but I don't want to say things that I don't know about. You know what I mean? But NORBEEZ don't seem to know either.
Well, I mean, it's like asking me about voodoo. I mean, there's so much in there.
Yeah.
I mean, and you really got to start from the beginning of all that stuff. And and unfortunately, I just haven't taken the time to actually.
You know
delve.
anybody that is involved in anything like that? Like, I mean, like
You know,
has joined
I just-
something and they're just all into it.
Just like everyone, you hear the stories of this certain person here or a person there.
Oh, he practices that?
I don't know. I think it's Santeria.
I don't know.
Santeria that he practices. Oh, priest. Well,
Wow, I
you
didn't
know,
even know that, bro.
That's something I wouldn't mind talking to him about if he ever feels like actually,
What was the other question? got?
Let's see. Oh, can you talk about the alert that the government sent to everyone with that loud noise and sound waves?
Yeah, so you didn't get an alert?
I got the alert. From what I know, it was a national test to see if their system works to be able to communicate to everybody nationwide at the same time.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear no weird noises. I just heard the regular alert, though.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was.
Yeah.
They just want to make sure they could communicate to everybody. I mean, normally they will use the national broadcasting system, which is like the TV and the radio.
I think that's pretty stupid for them to say that narrative, because how are you going to check if you see the alerts going to everybody when you send alerts, it goes to everybody? Like a
Yeah.
what do you call that? That little that law, Megan, not the Megan's law, but when they issue the Amber Alert.
the
There you
Amber
go.
alerts.
Yeah, it's the same
Or
thing.
like the senior alert, silver
Yeah.
alerts.
Thank you for your question. I appreciate that. What's the next one?
Let's see.
I know there was one about They Live, right? They're asking about that movie. Yes, I have seen that movie.
yeah, that was
it's
one of
it's
the
not
questions.
actually a movie. It's when you look up, who wrote that whole script, it's actually a documentary. That was out. But yeah, I seen it. I love that. That's one of my favorite old school movies. Along with I don't know, you remember Back in Me?
No.
Howard the Duck.
Oh, I remember that.
You remember that?
Duck. Yeah,
The
yeah.
old school movies.
Yeah, that was that.
Yeah.
Damn.
That movie came out. I mean, way back when.
You're
You
gonna
know?
expose my age.
Huh?
You're gonna expose my age. More or less, I'm forever.
Was there another one?
Yeah. Oh, speaking about movies, somebody asked if you ever seen that movie They Live.
I just said that, dog.
Oh,
You know what? Go stand in the corner over there, homie. Damn.
I didn't hear the live part.
Next one, dog. We just talked about it, homie. People are probably fucking falling out of their chairs right now.
You know what? As far as I know, I think that was all of the questions on there.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay. That one. It was the one about Arrival.
Oh yeah, the Arrival movie. Did you see that?
I thought that's what you were talking about in the beginning.
No, we're
Oh.
barely talking about that right now. So the
Okay, with
Arrival.
the
You
Arrival,
seen it
yeah.
or not?
Now you know what? Is that the one with Charlie Sheen, or is that the one with the?
I don't remember
that's
the
the one
names
with
of the
Charlie
actors.
Sheen.
I don't think
Amy
he's in
Adams?
it. I don't
Oh,
think
Amy
Charlie.
Adams.
Is he?
Oh, that's the one where. Okay, that's the one where I guess aliens come. They show themselves.
I seen it.
And they start communicating through these like. It looks like one of those things.
Well, actually, what they're showing people how they communicate is actually through frequency. They show you they're using like a form of like I don't want to say it's water, but it's like some kind of gel or whatever. It looks like it's on a screen and they're making
Yeah.
different shapes and shit.
Yeah. Yes.
You
yes,
seen
yes,
it?
Yes.
You seen it?
The movie. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I seen
All right.
it.
What'd you think about it? You liked it?
I mean, no, I don't like it.
I think that movie was whack.
I don't like it.
I don't recommend that movie at all. That movie's boring. It lagged. Like there's hardly any action in it, so I don't recommend that.
Nah.
I like action movies.
Here's an interesting one that who or what is God?
Who or what is God? You want to give your answer, and I'll give mine.
You're God. Everyone's God.
Oh, so everybody's God.
Yes.
There's not one person.
There's not one person.
Then how did everything get created?
Through
Us?
through frequency, through thought.
Yeah, through thought. Who was thinking about it?
You are.
How? If we weren't created yet?
You're creating right now.
There has to be something that's created, a creator.
I mean, tomorrow.
To have a creation.
Tomorrow's only written because you make it. You do
Something
it.
has to manifest from something.
Yeah, that's what we all do. We manifest.
So how did we manifest?
By doing.
Doing
thinking,
what?
Thinking it. The same way as you're thinking, what am I going to do tomorrow?
So we were thinking of fucking Earth, and we were thinking about all this stuff.
Little by little.
Just a little ball of thought.
Don't say ball.
You're lost, homie. I don't know about your answer.
You know
anymore,
what? Think
dog.
about this. Think about this. When you look at your life, when you think about your future, you're planning it, right? You're manifesting it.
Right.
But how is it that all these things come together for you? You know the intention, but somehow the universe sets it up so it could happen.
Okay. Since you said your thought, right? That it was a thought. Have you ever prayed before?
Yes.
Okay.
Every day.
So who do you pray for? Pray to, I mean. Yourself?
I think so.
You pray to yourself.
I might.
And you answer your own prayer.
I answer my own prayer.
Yeah, damn. You know what? Put that Henny over here, dog. No more for you.
Well, I mean, think about it. You know, God is about creation, right?
I don't know. You're talking about yourself, so you should know.
I think God is about creation. I mean,
how you referencing God as something else? So you're talking about you're identifying God as yourself.
Hear me out, Marley. Hear me out.
Go ahead.
Because I said, like, right now, the future doesn't exist.
The future doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist.
Okay.
Until
we
decide what we're going to do in the future.
Okay.
So once we decide that, everything starts happening. Like, let's say.
So how did the Simpsons know everything?
The Simpsons?
Yeah.
The same way. They manifested it.
How? But they didn't know.
They wrote it.
Oh, my God.
They wrote it. They manifestation.
NORBEEZ.
I'm trying to find a good example, but basically it's like, it's like saying, how is it that this person became a billionaire? Like, how is it? Did they study? Did they just have the right connections? Or they thought about it and made their life go towards that goal, and somehow, some way, all the pieces came together to lead that person to their goal.
Yeah, but we're talking about God.
Yeah, in the sense, I'm saying that's part of it. Like, there's no entity.
I think you drank too much.
I want to say there's not. I want to say there's not an entity that would be considered God.
Okay.
I'm saying, like,
we'll leave it at
I'm
that.
saying we're
dog.
all pieces of it. I mean,
we're pieces.
You know why I think about? You know why I say that too? Because even in the Bible it says that God created us in His image. Right.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So
He didn't say I'm gonna make you to be me.
Well,
an image and being that person is totally different.
Is it though?
Well, is it? If you're trying to be me, you want to be like me.
Yeah.
And all that. Are you me?
Well, I'm gonna have to shave my head.
No, but are you me though? Or are you trying to be? You're trying to be like me, right? Because you can never be me.
Well, I mean, people try to be like other people.
But listen to the.
And I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
Okay, so answer it then, homie. Is that trying to be like me, or are you me?
No. I could not be like you. I could not take over your space and take over your existence.
Okay, so that's why I'm asking you about your answer, dog.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I'm not saying we're duplicates.
Yeah.
I'm saying that we just have the ability to create.
Oh, okay.
In a sense, I think that's where I was going towards at the end.
No, you said that we're God. That's what you said. Now, ability to create.
We're the image of God.
Now we're the image. Get out of here, dog. All right. What else? What else were we talking about? You want to take some calls? People are blowing up the calls.
You know what? Okay. People want to know about the whole Israel and Palestine thing. Like, they want to know your thoughts on that.
Oh yeah. So my whole thought about that is that war is a frivolous war. Like, I mean, to be fighting over something. I think what's really bad is the way the Palestinians are being treated over there for years, like decades, homie. Like you see a lot of the Ashkenazi Jewish people that are walking over there, and they'll see a Palestinian, they'll just spit at them, whether a woman or a kid. Like I seen a gang of videos of them disrespecting them like that, and the way they manhandle them and stuff like that. That's not cool. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's all bad on both sides. For me, it's a tough call. This thing is even, you could even kind of say it's biblical in a sense.
Well, because it's a war in a holy land, right? Considered
war in a holy land,
Yeah.
and then it's just what's written, you know.
Uh,
Now correct me if I'm wrong, but it says in the Bible that that nation should exist. Is that correct?
What
or is
nation?
that, Israel.
Well, Israel's claiming, pushing Palestinian out of that land. You know what I mean?
Oh
Like,
yeah,
that's
I think
that-
since like 1947 or
the
48.
Jewish people that are there, Jewish people.
I think the
That's
Zionists,
not
right?
that's not their land. Like those are Ashkenazi Jews. Those are all migrated people that migrated.
Yeah.
That's not the real land. Like we had the discussion about the Israelites.
Yeah.
The true Israelites are dark.
Yeah.
Like melanated people. Like it's
I
not.
think in the beginning of it all, people were dark, right?
Yeah. Well, you can't just we're talking about, like, you can't just go and adopt something and say that it's mine. It's cool. It's cool. But anyways, so getting to that, yeah, it's unjust, dog. Like,
Yeah.
that shit shouldn't be happening.
Yeah.
And then for, the United States to get involved in everything all the time and say, oh, well, we got this person's back. You know what I mean? It makes the other countries look at us like, damn,
Honestly speaking,
like you're being a big bully.
Marvelous. I think I would prefer the U.S. be distracted so that all these other countries south of here can take back their lands,
Nah.
take back their systems.
Yeah.
We got South America that's controlled by Europeans. This might be the opportunity where they, get distracted while we take back everything that belongs to us.
Yeah, but how do you go about taking back land, without having casualties of, a massacre, homie? What is really, like I always say, we're just ants,
Yeah.
Out the colony, homie.
Yeah.
And each of us is trying to put this little piece of this puzzle together
Yeah.
and figure out what we're supposed to do in life, where we're supposed to go,
Yeah.
rules we're supposed to be following, how we're supposed to be conducting ourselves in public or with our family members and raising kids and financial problems and all this and that. It's just
Oh, we're trapped in their system.
we're trapped in the system.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And when you believe in, like, the right wing and left wing and fucking Democrat and Republican, you get lost in the sauce even more.
You do.
Like
Trying
you're right here trying to pick something that's gonna benefit your family or you, but the puppet master is the evil person that's controlling both sides. You know what I mean?
No, that's
And you want to believe in something so bad that you're gonna go vote, you're gonna go do this and that and that. It's like,
Well, that's what it says. It's funny because people always keep saying, "No, we gotta unite. We gotta unite. We have to unite." What I want to say is that they don't realize that we are united. We just haven't found the right cause to come together.
yeah,
We will show up.
Yeah.
If somebody tells us a street vendor right now is getting attacked, me and you, we're gonna run over there.
Yeah.
But we need that. We need that kind of like, I don't want to say inspiration, but we need that one thing that's gonna really make us come together.
I think that's right. I think your first word is correct, homie. We need to be inspired.
Yes, we need to be like, for instance, like when back in the day when they did that whole Prop 187.
Yeah.
I don't know, you remember that time
Uh,
where the government tried to make some law against immigrants
oh yeah.
here in California, and they were trying to prohibit something from that. I don't know if somebody in the live chat can put in the information on Prop 187. And man, when that happened, the streets were filled with raza, like filled. We're talking about like a million man march that had nothing on this thing.
I think
We
our
were so much
raza,
of this
we're down for our cause at any time, homie. Whether it's a birthday party, a quinceañera, the fucking soccer game, football game, we're right there, dog, in our car, honky horns with our
We
flag.
just need the right cause,
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons why I think like for instance, that Prop 187, that I don't think it had any financial things behind it. I think it was more about rights. Whereas I think that's probably one of the reasons why we don't like come together for the street vendors as we should. because at the end of the day, we know that there's money involved.
Uh-huh.
Not our money, but their money. And I think because of that fact that there's money involved like that, it doesn't push us to say, well, let's all fight for them.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think that's the only thing that's holding us back from like fully committing that, you know what, we got to make sure we got to protect them 100%.
Uh-huh.
Because at the end of it, there's money involved. They're making money. That's a business.
Uh-huh.
We can't really put our all into, somebody's like actual business.
Uh-huh.
Unless it was rights. Unless they were attacking our rights. Like when that Prop 187 thing happened, they were attacking our rights. And that's when we all came together. And that's when California said, okay, we got to keep these fucking people happy because we can't have them like, gathering like this.
Yeah.
Because they could easily overtake us.
Yeah.
And that's what happened. You look up YouTube video clips about what happened in those protests for the Prop 187, you're going to see a wave of raza just gathered. It was, if you want to get inspired, go watch that. You'll get 100% inspired. And that's what a true movement was. Where right now, we have all these people saying that we got to unite, but they don't tell us why do we have to unite?
Yeah.
Like what for financial goals?
Yeah.
At the heart of it, we're not about finances. We're about protecting our family. We're about protecting our people, our culture, our life. But we're not. We don't. We know we'll work.
Yeah.
We know we'll make money if we got to make money. But that's not what drives us. That's what I feel doesn't drive us.
Orale, NORBEEZ. Coming with some
I think I went on a rant on that.
I know, some intellectual stuff right there, homie.
I say that because I hear a lot of these people like saying, oh, we got to unite. But I don't.
Well, you know where you hear that from is a lot of the podcasters talking about unity and all this and that.
Yeah.
And we got to do this and that and that. But behind the scenes, they're fucking calling other people like, hey, if you're talking to him, delete my number. Like, look, Haina.
And that's the other part too, because you're right. I hear a lot of these podcasters, even some of these rappers saying that no, we got to unite, we need unity. I'm like, you guys don't get it. We are united.
Yeah.
You just haven't given us a right movement to come together, because we will come together. It's been proven we will come together for the right movement. But you telling us we got to unite and not saying for what? That's not going to inspire anybody.
All right.
Inspire me.
Enough of NORBEEZ rant. My bad. Dang, homie, you going there? That Hennessy on. Get you talking.
He got me talking.
Yeah, but the phone's blowing up, dog, so I want to get to some of these people because they get kind of mad at me all the time.
Hey.
So, yeah, it's pretty much an open conversation. Anybody want to call in? You want to, give some input on some information that you got? You want to, give some input on any of the episodes that we put out, or anything, any information you got. Feel free to talk about whatever.
Question me.
Yeah, we'll wait till we start getting the calls again. I'm gonna start answering the calls now. Okay, so my bad for all the gang of missed calls. All right, but anyways,
thank you for your calls.
Yeah, for real. Whatchamacallit? Yeah, I think a lot of the people that are trying to involve themselves in like the political movement or whatever, like in I don't want to say Congress or whatever, but like in your local city or whatever, those are the people that should be having a podcast and speaking out and doing things and trying to make changes. Like for real, you think about it, they're just like vote for me, and then you vote for them and they don't do nothing about nothing.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And then you're 100% correct, because even the president of Mexico, has a freaking podcast.
Okay. Hello, caller, your name and where you calling from?
Hello, my name is Alex. I'm calling from Lancaster, California.
Hey, what's up, bro? How you doing, homie?
What's up, Lancaster?
Hey, what's up, Marvelous? What's up, NORBEEZ?
What's going on, homie?
How you guys doing?
Good, bro. Just chilling right here.
Good, man. I'm
NORBEEZ on a good one right now.
This Henny's kicking in.
I can see, man. That's right. Marvelous, I just got one question, man. It's been bugging me.
Yeah.
I think you mentioned, like, on one of your episodes, or I don't know if it was with on Rhodium Radio, but you're saying that there's a pyramid in L.A.?
Oh yeah, so that I mean I believe it. I believe it to be true. But they're calling. I don't know if the one you're talking about. I'm pretty sure you're talking about the one in Culver City, right? The stairs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
I don't have no idea. I was like, man,
I think it was
I was
that.
intrigued, you
Yeah,
know?
I think it was that one, homie. But you know what? I think there's more than that, dog. But I think they just not. They're. Have you ever heard of the mud flood?
The what?
The mud flood. It's
No, I haven't.
it's where a lot of the like the old buildings and stuff, like a lot of the old settlements were like covered up like during this big massive flood that was supposedly like strategically done to cover up a lot of the stuff. So like pyramids that got covered up. I mean, you could look at Dodger Stadium as an example. You know, them filling up the old school with the dirt and stuff, and it's just there. So if people ever dug up, they're gonna see a school right there.
Yep.
And I don't know how many other buildings were left.
I mean, they still have
they
some
opened
on
the roof
side
and they
too.
just put dirt in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, bro, that's a for now it's a rumor because I can't give a fact on it and say but there's a lot of places, homie, that it looks like there could be a pyramid under there.
You know what?
Because
go for it.
It's because I always drive on the freeways. And I'm always looking at the mountains, man, and I'm like, dang, some of them are pointier than others.
Yeah.
And I'm always thinking, like, I don't know, like, how you said there was pyramids, so I'm always looking at them like, are those pyramids,
Yeah. You know what I trip out on? What I trip out on about the pyramids is the ones over there that they show you like in Egypt and stuff. Those pyramids are sharp at the top. They had a capstone that was made out of gold. That's a conductor. It was set right on top. But if you look at the pyramids over here in the indigenous land, we don't have pointy pyramids like that. We have, they're graded. They're stepped. There's different levels to them. Some of them they look like they appear to have a door or 3 windows. So I trip out how the pyramids over there don't look like that. So there's a controversy also with the maps on how the United States is really the Holy Land. Like really, Babylon's over here. Everything that we've been taught, indoctrinated to believe that is Israel over there and stuff like that. Though all those names were over here in the Americas. Those were Jerusalem, all that. Egypt. I talk about Upper and Lower Egypt all the time by the Grand Canyon. So the controversy is like, well, which is the real Holy Land? You know what I mean? Like which pyramids are older than
that's here?
I
believe it may sound crazy to some people, but I truly believe that it's here. This is the Holy Land.
We have like the most pyramids in the entire world.
We have exactly. And we have the real Red Sea, by the I forgot the little section of Mexico that goes down right there.
Yucatan.
But yeah, I need to bust out that map.
Yeah.
But yeah, I believe that it's right here, homie, and I do believe that more than likely there probably is a pyramid that nobody knows about it.
You know what? It's funny you would say that he said that question because sometimes when I drive on the 60 and I see that hill on Montebello.
Yeah.
Which one heading east?
Yeah.
And you see that it's all layered.
Okay, check it out. That's what I was gonna get to. That's a landfill, dog. That's where the trash trucks go put the shit, and it's graded for the different levels of like plastic or rubbers or whatever. Yeah, you bury them. So yeah, because some stuff can't dissolve in the ground. Like they don't ever.
Because I thought it was just weird how they're layered like that.
Yeah. It's called graded, and the reason why they do that is to prevent a landslide. I used to have to do that, bro. I used to have to grade. Yeah, it looks like a staircase, not a staircase.
Okay, well there goes that one.
Yeah. But that's a landfill. But hey, you know what? Who knows? There might be something under there.
I thought it was a trip that the way it's shaped. It reminded me of like old pictures of how pyramids used to look like when they were covered up by like dirt and grass and trees.
Yeah. All right, hey caller, I appreciate you calling in, homeboy. For real.
It.
Gracias.
All right, thank you guys, man. You guys have a good night. I'm enjoying the show.
Hey, you too,
Thank
homie.
you, man.
All right.
Hey, man, can I get a refill?
Just
playing.
Yeah. Hey, dope. You want to make one for him?
Nah, I'm kidding.
You ain't good, dog.
Damn.
Yeah, but I think there's a gang of places, dog, that are, Let's go to the next caller, though. My bad. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Thank you, sir.
Hello?
Man, I'm calling from Santa Ana.
What's up, homeboy?
What up, man?
What's up, homie? Much love, Marvelous. Much love, NORBEEZ. Man,
Thank you,
I
man.
try to catch up to you guys' show all the time.
Appreciate
And
you.
this is the first time me calling in, right? And I'm going to be quick about it.
Yeah.
I just want to know what you know about dreams and visions and how can we determine whether we're getting a message from either our creator or our ancestors. I'm going to share a quick dream the other day, right? Because I get a lot of demonic dreams.
Yeah.
And the other day I had this dream, right? That I went to my jefe and I told him like, hey, Pops, I'm not feeling good, you know, like I feel weird and I feel like there's something going on with me. And my dad read me this Bible verse, and I don't know if you guys know about it. I don't know if it's a real verse. He had told me, well, son, the reason why your life is going bad is because you have allowed demons to come into your home. You have allowed demons to come into your life. And he read me this Bible verse, and I don't know what Bible verse it is. And he was like, I just want you to know, son, that you are part of the chosen people. Yeah. You are part of the people that's going to wake people up. Yeah. And I always do my studying. I'm always telling people the things that I know. Every time you talk about something, I fact check it, and it always comes out straight. And it was just a weird dream, and I would just like to know what you guys know about dreams, you know? Okay. And much love to you guys. Mucho respeto. And I'll let you guys go on that one. You know, I'm going to keep checking out your show.
Stay in so he could answer it well.
Let me answer you real quick, homie.
Come through.
Hey, but first and foremost, homie, I send my respect to you, homeboy. And the whole dream thing, but what people need to comprehend, dreams, in our culture is a big thing. It's a major thing. Your dreams mean something, each and every one of them. You know, even the silly ones or whatever, they mean something. And our cultura is a big thing, you know, because it determined what you're supposed to do, or a prophecy maybe that was going to happen. And, you know, you were taken to the high priest. The high priest would, you know, discern that, or like if it was a good thing or bad thing, and you're then told what to do or whatever, your prayers or whatever you're supposed to do. But your dreams, homie, it's a very important thing. And what people don't think about, you know, the reality that we're living in, people are really like, show me my face and I'll believe you. So people are disconnected from the spirituality of this life that we're living. It's very how do you call it? It's a spiritual war, bro. Like people take everything as biblical and Christianity and this. No, like there's powers and energies that are here that people cannot even comprehend, dog. And when you do like dope, man. When you do dope and you lower your frequency, your chakra, you lower that frequency, you open those spiritual portals, dog, for demonic entities to come in, possess you, for, you know, just that bad energy, homie, and your discernment, which comes from your gut. That's why you get like ansias, or you get like maybe my bad, you need to go take a crap or something, like shit like that. It gets you like nervous, dog, and it means something. You know, like if you have a girlfriend or whatever, you know that feeling when she's doing you dirty, dog, or you know when somebody comes with bad intentions. They're in that room. You got that discernment, you know, and that's part of like I don't want to say it's part of dreaming, but it's part of that mental state of mind, that spiritual mindset, dog. That's a spiritual thing for your discernment. It's not like a exactly. Yeah, go for it, homie.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go for it, dog.
No, I was just saying, like, also how sometimes you know something bad's gonna happen, and for some reason something does happen, you know.
Yeah.
And I've had moments like that too. And I just want to say, it's just a trick, because sometimes I do get dreams where, where demons are talking through my mouth, and it's just weird. It's weird, you know. And I don't know what they mean. And I do know what you're talking about, because there's times where I've had because I've never done dope. I don't do no drugs like that. You know, I only smoke weed.
Yeah.
But ever since I was a kid, I've always been attacked through my dreams, because I grew up in a spiritual home where my parents were believers in God, right? But I've always been attacked for some reason, and man, it's just a trip, you know. And since you know so much knowledge, and sometimes I don't even know where to look. You know,
I don't know. My bad, homie. I don't mean to cut you off, but I don't know if you heard me talk about you know, a proper way to bless your pad, like to open all the windows and doors and stuff like that, and you know, say your prayer like that. You know, gather up as many angels as you can,
Brother,
and
the other,
go for it, dog.
and I don't mean to cut you off, man. My bad.
Now go ahead, homie.
But the other, I saw your podcast where you did say that open up all the windows, bless your house, and pray.
Yeah.
The other day I did that. I opened all my windows and I started praying in my children's room, and I started, all my hairs in my body stood up, like if something was mad that I was praying and I was doing that.
Yeah, yeah.
And man, it was just real, you know.
Yeah, homie. Yeah, do that, dog. If you could bless your pad, you know, and just you gotta be careful, homie, like who you're being with, you know, because you could bless your pad and then have a couple of homies come over and they bring all those demons with them, homie, and all of a sudden you find yourself in a wreck, or you know, you got yourself in some kind of trouble. It's all that bad energy that they're bringing. So I mean, just try to separate yourself from anybody, homie, that's bringing that bad energy. And your discernment will never lie to you, homie. So if you got a gut feeling about something, you're most likely right, dog. And, you know, maybe if it isn't a bad thing, I mean, it's always good to take that precaution anyways, you know?
Yeah, man. Hey, much love, Marvelous. Man, you're very knowledgeable. You have motivated me to do my studying and to teach my kids the right way, you know. And I just want you to know that, homie, you're really blessing the raza, man.
Hey, I appreciate you, carnal.
Yeah.
Hey, my respect, my love to you and your familia, homie. You have a good night. Thank you for calling in,
Right.
boy.
Thank you,
Thank
man.
you, dog.
Appreciate you.
You guys too, man.
All right, homie.
Have a nice night.
Hey, you too.
Too, man.
Damn, that's crazy. You ever had any dreams like that, Nori? Where a guy's trying to fucking get in your body, possess you?
You know what? I want to say right here, I'm pretty. You know, no. But you know what? I remember saying this. I do believe in curses, and I do believe one way you know somebody is cursing you is when you feel this really cold air come through your back, like out of nowhere. Like, let's say you're just sitting there and you feel this weird cold wind blowing behind you, but there's nothing there. I
hope there's nothing there. I hope.
Honestly, I feel like that's probably one of the signs that somebody's cursing you.
But probably.
You know why I say that? You know why I say that? Because I felt like somebody. No, go ahead.
My bad.
We'll get back to it afterwards.
Call it your name and where are you calling from?
San Diego.
How you doing, bro? What's your name?
Chris.
All right. How you doing,
Hey,
Chris? How you doing,
what's
homie?
up, Chris?
Good. Yeah, I was just looking at your show.
Okay.
And I have some property. It's over in it's in Dayland in Arizona. It's over there next to Phoenix and Yuma.
Yeah.
And they got an area up there. It's called Gila River, Gila Bend, whatever. And they have a lot of petroglyphs out there, or hieroglyphs, whatever it is, but it's all native stuff up and down that area. And I wasn't, you know, I was looking at some areas right there, and I realized I could have bought like 7 acres that was just there, but I got a couple of acres that's near that location. But I was trying to see what your opinion is about that location. When I seen some areas, for example, like some videos about that location, there's a Caucasian guy there, right? And he's talking about, we're looking for the Spanish cross, and he's overlooking a bunch of petroglyphs and hieroglyphs, and I'm thinking, well, who gives a fuck about the goddamn cross? Like the petroglyphs is about my people, right?
Yeah.
But it's weird, bro, how people say that the Caucasians came here with the Jesus and the cross, and they found a cross that's engraved on the rock.
Yeah. And
it had a cross with a date, but you could tell that nothing doesn't look native. It's just graffiti. It's just a fucking goddamn stupid cross.
Yeah.
Some stupid names.
Yeah.
That looks European. And then that's about it. It just seems really demonic.
Yeah.
And then there's a pyramid right there. It's in Felicity, California. It's like maybe 20 minutes from Yuma, going towards El Centro, California, towards San Diego. And they got a small little pyramid. It's right off the 8 freeway.
Oh wow!
And you pay this money. I think it's like $5, $10, and you watch this stupid fucking video. And the motherfucker that owns that pyramid in Felicity, California, supposedly is one of the Rothschilds.
Oh wow!
It's some Rothschild reptilian fool.
That makes sense.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then And I had some weird vibe when I was walking through there. I feel like something wasn't right. I feel like it was a portal, like where they do like a seance, or they do rituals there that would manifest these type of entities that will come through a portal. Because I don't know too much about it, but just the gut feeling that I got out of that. Usually my intuition is always correct.
Yeah.
So what's weird about that location is right across the freeway on the 8 freeway is where they filmed the movie Stargate in Yuma, Arizona.
Oh, no way.
Oh,
wow.
I swear to God, bro.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
And right there across the street from that pyramid where that the reptilian Rothschild dude owns, anyways, right there in the front, there's this mountain. It's right next to Yuma, and it's got they carved the mountain that looks like steps to a pyramid where they filmed the movie Stargate. Wow. I wasn't too sure what you thought about that.
I thought they shot that in Egypt.
Why do you think that?
Because
I'm sorry?
Yeah.
I, for some reason, I thought they shot that in Egypt.
Oh, yeah.
I guess,
so for those that don't know about...
It was right there in Yuma, bro.
Yeah,
wow.
those that don't know about Stargate, it was an older movie where the military was they created this, or they found this old technology, right? Yeah. And they duplicated it, and they're able to pass through portal. I think I don't know if it's could they time travel?
No, they were able to. It supposedly became a star. The Stargate was pretty much a opening to a wormhole.
Okay.
That would shoot you to another Stargate on the other side.
So for those that don't know, people that are higher up in the military, they know about these Stargates that are in certain places of this planet, and you could pass from portal to portal. Yeah. That's what I don't want to say. You know what? Let's not even get into that. But anyways, there are portals that you could pass through or whatever. And supposedly a lot of them, they've thrown military bases over the portals. Yeah. A lot of, if you look at the old churches, like the big ass cathedrals. Yeah. Like the real old ones. Yeah. Supposedly there's some that are in those places.
They probably are.
Yeah, you know. But yeah, I believe you, homie, 100%, dog. Like, I don't know why unless they were trying to do some sort of ritual right there that they could have possibly filmed right there, or who knows, bro. I know in a lot of the older movies, like I've seen a couple of them in the 1920s, where and this is off that subject of Stargate, but a lot of the plays that they had, they really did things to like people in these little plays that they had. One of them is an older film back in the day, and it's a play, but in this play they have a little baby, and the little baby, they're offering this baby to a god. And the god opens his mouth, and supposedly the rumor is that they really sacrificed that baby. Wow! But the audience watching that, they were trying to harness some energy or something. Yeah. It's they break it down in the video, but yeah.
Do you remember the name of that?
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I never seen that before. Can I show that to on the? Oh, okay, dope.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, caller, but I appreciate you that information, bro. I really appreciate it. And you calling in.
Check out that pyramid, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out, bro.
Yeah, I got a video. I got a video that's on YouTube. Anybody can look at it, and it says pyramid off the 8 freeway, and I filmed it for the public to see.
Okay, what's your channel called?
If you God damn it.
Well, do us a favor, link it on the live chat.
Yeah, you know what? Throw it up on the live chat, bro, so people could go check out your page and look at that video, homie.
Definitely.
All right, yeah, I'll do that. And then whenever you get a chance, let me know if you're trying to get that information for the, remember how the people were cruising in National City?
Yeah.
And they were getting fucked with the police. Anyways, like I was telling you the last time, I got the information to kind of get these people out of the way. If you go after the surety bonds, after the pigs, they get sued so many times with the surety bond, they can no longer be insurable.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, hey, if you have me on Instagram, bro, DM me, so I could get that information from you.
Yeah, I already did. I was just waiting for the replies because I was waiting for the other information to get sent.
Oh, okay.
For the issue, for the Israelite information.
Oh, okay. I got. You know what? Send me. I think your message got to spam. If I haven't replied to you, bro, it probably went to spam, homie. So, message me right now, and when we end this, I'll go on there and check it, and then reply to you, bro.
Yeah.
All right, G.
All right. You have a good night, homie. All right, thank
I
you.
appreciate you, man.
It's a-
Yeah, that's wild, dude.
Yeah, damn. He had a lot.
I know there's.
I forgot. I pushed the wrong button, I think. Why don't you do it, bro?
Okay.
You know what? I don't even know.
Caller, your name and where are you calling from?
That would be pretty crazy.
Hello, NORBEEZ. This is Bosley from the Cosmos.
Lovely?
Bosley from the Cosmos.
Bosley.
Yes.
All right. Hey,
Cosmos.
Bosley. Wait, did you call us last
Hello,
time?
I think.
Yes, I did.
Nice. Oh, well, what's up?
How are you doing?
Yeah, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, you guys. How are you guys?
I'm fabulous. I'm on my second drink.
No, he's using words like fabulous. I'm good. I'm good.
Right on.
So yeah,
Right
did you have any topics or comment or anything?
Actually, Marvelous, I have two apologies.
Okay.
So, after the last phone call that I did, I started questioning and meditating on what I had said about flat Earth, and you also asked me about the stars.
Uh-huh.
And I gotta be honest, I entered that day your podcast at halfway. I didn't see the videos that you showed, and also when I mentioned the about the Earth, I saw this as a child, and you are you're a sort of like a inspiration and motivation to push me back into seeing whatever I used to see when I was a child.
Right.
And I had left all of that because I was too busy with my love life and with my novios and stuff like that, to where I left all of that behind. And one message I do want to send right now is that we have to protect the books. We have to protect the libraries. We have to protect all the literature in there, because Google is from the government, and government wants to dumb down the masses. It has twisted a lot of the information. It has deleted a lot of the information. It doesn't tell us everything, and it's all in the books in the libraries, but they already started burning a lot of this literature because they don't want us to know that they don't want us to wake up. Okay, so my apology is the fact that you were right when it comes to flat Earth. There was things that I had to meditate. I'm working on opening my third eye. It's moving kind of slow, but Spirit said to get an apple. And I said, okay, an apple? I mean, Spirit, come on. I've been eating fruit and vegetables. What do you mean? So I ran to the store. I went and got my apple, and I'm observing it. Uh-huh. If you look at the apple may seem round, but it's in not a perfect sphere, not a perfect round shape. If you look at it from the laterals, they can seem in a way round, but at the same flat. There's also a dent on the top of the apple. If you were to get a ruler, if you were to put a ruler on the top of the perfect round sphere, most likely it's going to fall. But if you get a ruler and if you put it on the top of the apple, it's going to sit flat. And it's because I now I have to clear out, because I don't want to contradict myself. I was saying that my logic and my common sense told me that because the other planets were round, then our Earth should be round too, but it's not. And that's where you were right. I said also that there was a hole on the top. So if there's a hole, how can it be flat, right? I mean, how can it be perfectly round? It's flat.
Yeah.
So let me get to my point. That way I don't make this too long. Sorry about my dogs. They're making noise here. But okay. So if you put the ruler on the top of an apple, it's gonna sit flat. We have 2 dents on the apple, and nature is trying to tell us how is our planet. And so there is a hole on the North Pole, top of the apple, and there's a hole at the bottom of the apple, South Pole. Those are the entrance to the hollow earth. Those are not the only entrances, but those are the 2 major entrances. We have another entrance to hollow earth in Lago Titicaca over there in Peru. Mm-hmm. And for other places, big old entrance to hollow earth. And you would be surprised where's the other one at. Mm-hmm. It's in L.A. Mountain Shasta. Mm-hmm. There's one entrance right there. And hollow earth, there's right in the center. If you cut the apple, let's go inside hollow earth by just looking at it. An apple, just try to imagine this in your mind. If you cut the apple in half, there's a seed in a round right in the middle of the apple. That is the sun. And then the white of the apple, that is hollow earth. There's a whole ecosystem in it. There's water, there's caves. And actually, hollow earth was meant for humanity to live in it, but they have us living in the surface. But we have all kinds of creatures and amazing animals and spirits and a whole conversation in there.
Yeah, caller, I'm so sorry, but you took a long time with that story. My bad. I appreciate the info though that you're giving us. I really appreciate it. But I thank you for taking the time to call again. I really appreciate that.
Yes.
We could talk about it later on, but that's
I gotta get to
I gotta get to everybody or try to get to everybody. Yeah. My bad though. I apologize.
Yeah. Okay, no problem. I just wanted to explain where you get the hollow earth. The flat earth from.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
That's what I wanted to explain.
Okay. Thank you.
You're
welcome.
welcome.
I appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
Okay. We're going to do 2 more calls. My apologies. Some people got a lot of information, so go for it.
Let's see. Did this one go through? Caller, your name and where you calling from? I don't think that one went through.
Hey, what do you think about what she was saying?
You know what? I think it's true.
You're shaped like an apple.
Hey. Caller, your name and where are you calling from?
Hello, Marvelous. What's up, NORBEEZ? This is a Bad Pitbull.
What up, homie? How you doing?
Man?
Here representing Team Palestine. No, just kidding. I'm neutral.
I'm representing
may the best warrior.
Yeah, I'm representing our people.
May the best warrior win.
Yeah.
Hey, yes.
Well, hey, what did you think about that last caller, homie? Did you hear what she was talking about?
I went and checked some other notes, checked the news, and let me come back, and I'm like, let me come back again. I clicked away, and I had to come back twice.
Oh, you all right?
I think Marley just wants you to hear the part where she said he was right.
No. I just wanted to see what people think about what she's talking about.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people have probably some comments. Go ahead.
No, I think if we all make a point and share it, and then people could hit the replay.
Yeah.
And if she makes notes of bullet points, and then we could all,
yeah, definitely.
She gives us like stuff like that instead of like reading up the whole thing, chapter 1, verse 1, copyright, whatever. No. But I wanted to call up about the Israeli and the Palestine thing, because I know we're switched from Team Ukraine going to Team Israel. And in my opinion, it's just a propaganda thing. And there was a quote by Henry Kissinger a while back when he spoke about America. And Henry Kissinger is one of our, Hillary Clinton's satanic puppet master.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fact.
And when he said about America is that America doesn't have friends or foes in the long run. America only has interest.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that
that is a beautiful quote because, you know, we can look at Afghanistan, right? When 9/11 happened, kill them all, shoot them, go invade. And now we're like, hey, have all these helicopters, have all these trucks, have all this stuff. So, like, I see you later. And
which was some bullshit because we lost some soldiers on that one, right?
Where in Afghanistan?
Yeah,
we lost a lot of soldiers.
No, at the end when we're retreating from there. Like from what I heard, they didn't have to die.
Well, I don't think it's retreated, but the way the government was doing, like they were finished getting like one of the big events that happened over there during that fake ass war was them raiding and getting that seed that I think is the second largest seed stockpile.
Oh yeah, I remember about that.
And they got everything, homie. Like every seed, organic. This is organic seeds, homie. Like that's precious, and they went and took all that from them.
Yeah, and there's even another theory out there, and the only reason I'll mention it is because I learned it from a non-military contact. But it says that, you know, people thought it was all for the oil and the natural gas to be to run along into Afghanistan.
Yeah,
and then some even thought that it was for all the opium or all the poppy seeds that were being farmed out there.
Yeah, they got large. Yeah,
I heard about that too. Yeah.
Hey, do you remember? Now, what was I gonna tell you? Back in the Iraq War, or do you remember the Gulf War?
Yeah.
You remember when with
Saddam Hussein?
Yeah, before or when troops were barely landing over there, the first thing that they did. Yeah. You remember what they did? The first thing that Iraq did.
They burned the oil fields.
They started burning all their, and everybody in America was like, "Oh, why are they burning oil? Well, why do you think? Like, why do you think the military's there? You know what I mean? To get all that, you know, that's a lot of oil. That's a lot of money, billions of dollars.
Yeah.
And all the firemen, they put a gang of firemen on these big ass fucking planes and took them over there, and you had firefighters from all over the United States fighting their fires over there. That was crazy.
That was crazy.
Yeah, but hey, Brad Pitt, boo, I appreciate you calling in, homie.
Definitely, man. Wait, were you gonna get to something?
Oh yeah. Were you finished? My bad, homie. I didn't realize. My bad, dog.
Yeah. So just with the, I'm not choosing neither Palestine nor Israel.
Yeah.
Okay, hey, let the best warrior win, and let them settle it like how they settled it. We got enough problems here for us to be trying to babysit, and our dollar needs to be spent here locally.
Yeah,
definitely.
I just don't want people, and I wouldn't want people to get all emotional, but instead get logical.
Yeah.
And anyone who says, no, we got to fix Ukraine, we got to fix Israel, I just say, look, start walking. You know, stop being lazy or fucking. Yeah. Just because it's all with oil and things, and you know, just make your own difference. That's it. You know.
I got one question for you, homie.
Yeah.
If you feel like answering it.
So,
if somebody, let's say somebody in the government or whatever, they gave you $1 billion, $1 billion, and they said, okay, you want to take steps to making the economy better, you want to make life in the United States real or more better, we're going to give you $1 billion. What are you going to invest that money in to make a change?
Honestly, it'd be infrastructure. It'd be sourcing, for example, the streets of Alameda, Slauson, and Wilshire, right? If we had our own people that, locally sourced cement, locally hired workers, we have holes that need to be fixed. We need trade schools. We need to high school students. We don't need no more fucking actors. No more fucking.
I don't even think actors are gonna be acting anymore with all the AI stuff going on.
No. We need more blue collar workers. You know, we need more plumbers, more electricians. We need people. We need to be able to fix their own things. We have enough baristas, and there's nothing wrong with
I don't think we're not doing anything. Anything like I think about it all the time, homie. I think about my grandfather's era, and then my dad's era and my era. And back then, man, they did everything by hand. I remember going to construction sites with my grandfather, and there was no skill saw. he had a regular saw, a dull saw at that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he used to put up these two big old, I forgot what you call them, but they're planks.
Yeah.
And you would set your 2x4s or whatever and do your cutting right there. Like it was crazy.
Dang.
Like, but yeah, hey, thank you, homie. I appreciate you you calling. Always a pleasure, homie.
Thanks for having the show.
Hey,
All right, I'll be
appreciate you,
listening.
man.
All right, homie.
Appreciate you, man.
NORBEEZ. Bye.
Later, man.
Bye.
Hey, man, I make a mean mocha latte. Just putting it out there.
You look like a mean moco latte. What's the next one, homie?
Well, let's see if anybody has the balls to make the call. You know what? I'll tell you one thing for sure, Marlis. Nobody is skipping out on the fade over there.
Woo. Okay, go for it.
Caller, your name and where are you calling from? Oh,
Hey,
and
what's
you
up,
are
man?
the last caller.
Oh yeah, last caller. Go for it, homie. My bad.
Make it a good one.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, so I don't think anyone's ever touched on this particular thing. Shout out to you, Mark. Shout out to you, Norbs. But yeah, my name's Ed, calling from the 5-3 on that upstate.
Appreciate it, homie.
But so likewise for you guys, not all the information, all the knowledge you guys are dropping gems. But I don't know if you guys have noticed. I'm sure you guys have, but I just never really heard anybody touch on this subject. Before I forget, maybe if you guys ever had time, he was a guest on with Tony. NORBEEZ might remember. There's an author named Clear Bear that's on.
You know Clear
people.
Bear, right? Clear Bear. He was the Native American guy.
I don't know, but go for it.
Like the Rasa version of waking up people to being indigenous.
Oh wow, okay.
That was indigenous blood.
Dope.
Yeah, and I went on the channel too. He said that he'd be down to chop it up, but he liked what you had to say as well. But yeah, he was on Tony Vision. But my thing that I wanted to bring up to you guys was, I noticed I've gone to like when I've gone to clinics for, which is very rare, but when I've gone to get checked up, like for lookups on health stuff or whatever, or just to fill out an application or to buy something, bro. Every time without people's consent, bro. I know I used to work at a hospital, bro. They'll put that raza as white, bro. Yeah. And then other times that I've checked out applications, they'll be like, "Oh, I filled out certain parts for you already," and I'll be reviewing them like, "All right, white."
Yeah.
So like I'll be messing with it. Sometimes I'll put it doesn't give you the option all the time, but when I have the option, I'll put other.
Yeah.
But my thought on the matter before passing the mic to you guys was just I'm just assuming that it's like a thing that they're using, because I don't see any benefit of them putting that label on us, because I've been treated and looked at the same, so I don't see no special privilege when it comes to that.
Yeah.
Plus, I am aware of my roots and stuff like that. Yeah. So when I see that, I think it's more of an angle for them to benefit off of the falsehood of them looking like they have more of the numbers, while majority of the rest don't even know that they're being used to make it look so deep.
You're absolutely right, homie. Back in the day, back when the Indians and the cowboys and all that those days, they would allow whites to transition to or identify themselves as being from a tribe. If they were on tribal land, they could identify themselves as whatever for some sort of I think it was a tax break or some shit like that.
Yeah,
I don't remember. I'll get the info and I'll touch on it next time.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of Caucasians that have North American Indian, like they act like they're part of that, like their lineage is part of that tribe,
Yeah.
And now there's so many generations into this the narrative that somebody came up with, that they actually believe that they are from that tribe.
Yeah.
And these are full-blooded, like, Caucasian people. You know what I mean? Like,
no, I noticed. I've seen that also.
Yeah, but I mean, go ahead.
Oh, Spencer, I just don't want to forget, just to make it a little bit, just to end it on a juicier note. But exactly what you said, to bounce off of that, I was watching this show, and it's about like Native American people. It stars this one Hannah, her name's Emily Blunt. So if you look up Emily Blunt, like new, like a Native American show, like her and this Native dude are the main characters. And then there's Vato that was like studying Darwinism. He starts talking to her because she's an English woman, and he's telling her, "Oh yeah, Darwin was an Englishman." And he was saying that he said something that stuck in my mind. I was like, "Oh shoot!" And it reminded me of all this census shit. Spencer, all this census stuff that they're using Rasa with for numbers. And they're saying, what do people need to do? Basically, he was talking about natives in specific. You're saying that in order to survive in the white man's world, you got to become one. And she was like, "How so?" He's like, He's like, oh, like there's a part if a cow has a parasite, you take the parasite, you study, you put it back into the you put the dead parasite back into the cow, and now the cow knows how to fight it off. He's like, in order to survive in the white man's world, you got to become one. I was like, no, mom is like, so all that stuff that you're saying, it's just now because that's exactly what I kind of see, like stuff being put together.
Oh wow.
Wow. No. I mean, if you don't mind, I would like to interject.
Go ahead.
Well, you're 100% correct. I mean, even now, like in the census, even in census, you could see that they put down that the whites are still the majority in California, and just like you said, people would put down people as white. I mean, I don't think that I don't think that was by mistake either. I mean, they want to show you, they want to show us that we're still the minority, even though we are definitely not the minority.
Yeah,
we are definitely the majority.
Yeah.
But because of these numbers that they manipulate, like the way you said, like you went to a hospital and they put down you're white and you're not white. They do these things to make us believe that we are the minority. But we are, in fact, the majority here. I mean, it doesn't make sense that...
I got an argument with the lady at the DMV, homie, because I put Chicano. Like, I wrote it out. And she goes, oh, you can't do that, sir. You can't. I'm going to give you another paper and make sure you put the correct... Like, man, shut the hell up. Like, you can tell me what the hell I am.
Yeah.
But, yeah, homie, like, I think it's all just a little, you know...
Well, I mean, it's just to mindfuck us.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we're still the minority here because we have no power.
Yeah.
No, we have a lot of power. We have a lot of power. And this is why all of us, we need to, I think I don't know who I heard say this, but we need to run for these positions. Like, I think Los Angeles has like, they're going to have like 4 new seats available for the city council. And we need to take those seats for us. But we got to be careful. Don't vote for a Democrat. Because all of them eventually sell us out. In one way or another, these Democrats will sell us out. They might look like us, but eventually they sell us out. You know when they start selling out? When you start seeing them hanging out with these actors, going to these big events, going to the Super Bowl, going to fucking Hollywood fucking things. Yes.
Wearing dresses.
It's
exactly what they did to the Southern Italians. They used to treat them like if they were black back in the day. They used to hang them in Louisiana and stuff. They used to mark them. They used to separate the Southern Italians from Sicily and Southern Italy from the Northern Italians because they didn't consider Southern Italians until they made them white later on, quote unquote, on paper. But all right, I'll leave you guys to it, man. Y'all have a good one. It was a good discussion.
I appreciate you, bro. Thank you, homie.
Thank you, man. He definitely made a good one. All right, that's our last call.
So that's what you believe in? You believe that you have to join, the program?
Which program?
Well, I mean, you wanna become part of, the Senate, Congress, part of the government.
I do. I really do, because locally, we definitely can make a difference, because when you're inside that office, you're either going to do something about it or you're going to let them bully you into doing whatever the fuck they want you to do.
But you're going to have to do whatever they want you to do regardless.
If you're for a Democrat, yeah, because they paid for you to win.
Anybody, we're talking about the both sides, Republican and Democrat, being,
If you run as an independent,
okay,
and you have enough money to actually fill out the application, get the 500 signatures that you need to put your name on that ballot, if you could win it, then that's yours.
Okay, check it out. $1 billion for you.
Yeah.
What is your first thing that you're going to do to change whatever you're talking about right now?
I'll find a local business owner that wants to make a difference in their community. Because I tell people, look, all these politicians, they have all these businesses, all these businesses that don't provide back into the communities. You see these Korean liquor stores in the hoods. You see that nothing changes in the area. They just sell more liquor and they sell more cigarettes, but they don't put any money back into the community.
Yeah, and why don't they do that?
Because they keep it for themselves and they put that money into their community. They don't provide anything, and then you have these politicians
but we invest in shit that's not from us either.
That's
the majority of the stuff that we buy isn't made by us.
And this is why I tell people like, stop buying from these Asian. I mean, no shade to the Asian community, but I'm sorry, but you guys sell liquor to us, you guys sell cigarettes to us, and this is only hurting our community.
But you can't sit here and blame. Like, we could sit here and blame cultures all we want, right? We could blame Asian people, we could blame Indian people or whatever. Yeah. But the reality of nonsense, with like all this ignorant shit that's happening right now, you see on social media, is due majority because of us.
Well, in that aspect,
And let me tell you why. Because we're allowing, and we've been indoctrinated ourselves to believe that the schooling system, you know, these jobs, all this stuff in society is made to benefit us when it's not.
Oh, it's not.
It's meant. It's made to destroy us.
It's not. It's made to make us into their workers.
You know, we're sitting right here and we're calling this lady or man that work in this school a teacher.
Yeah.
And they're not. All you're doing is being programmed.
Yep.
And I'm teaching you how to repeat what I'm telling you.
You're right.
And that's it.
Yeah.
As long as you read what I tell you to say,
that's exactly what's happening.
That's fine. You're not getting taught anything.
No.
So I don't think you need $1 billion. It was like kind of a trick question.
Yeah.
You know, for when I threw it out there.
Yeah.
You don't need no amount of money at all to make a change within our community.
No.
All you need to do is stop being lazy and you teach your children.
Yeah. That's
the first 7 years are critical to a children's life of where he's going to get directed to, what he's going to become, or his character, the person he's going to be. The first 7 years. So imagine that.
Yeah.
You go to preschool, kindergarten, you know, first, second grade, you know, all that. This first 7 years, you could take a kid out of school, but he's still going to be programmed or indoctrinated to be that person.
And I'm glad you said that, Marvelous, because you know very well what's happening out there, what these schools are trying to teach our kids.
Look at all this transgender. They're reading books to these, like, these kids aren't to comprehend.
Yeah.
Like, I think about, you know, my age now, 41, right?
Yeah.
And I think about, I look at a 24-year-old and shit like that. And I remember when I was 24, I thought I knew everything, homie. I was ready to fight everybody in the damn world. You know?
I did know everything.
Like, ignorant. Did you?
Yeah.
Okay. But, you know, I thought I was that person. And every 5 years, it's like I reached another level of comprehension where my thought process was way different. And I looked at a 24-year-old and I look at him and I'm like, dang, homie, I used to do that. Like, I used to think like that.
Yeah.
And they're right there in La La Land, like, oh yeah, homie, it's fun and all this and that. And I'm like, nah, that shit gets old, homie.
That shit
like,
gets old.
You know?
And it bites you in the ass.
Yeah.
If you do it wrong.
Yeah,
one wrong mistake and it fucks you up for another 10 years.
But so sort of a little, I don't want to say moral of a story, but like a good thing is what you could get out of this episode tonight is the real changes that we're gonna be able to see in our communities is when we take the initiative to start making the change ourselves.
Yes.
And work as real leaders and lead by example. Not just saying, go do this and go do that, or I think we should do this, or make things better, or you should fucking be in Congress, or you should go vote, or this. We're worried about so many other stupid things that, you know, we're missing the big picture, the big point.
Definitely. I mean, then I tell people, like, you know, if you could give your children anything, give them their roots.
Yeah.
Give them the roots. Find out where they came. Teach them where they came from.
Their history.
Teach them about their tribes. Teach them the name of their tribe, the language, where they came from, their struggles. You know, we all came from a tribe. You know, we didn't come from one tribe. We came from many tribes. Give that back to your children. Teach them. You might not even know your own tribe. As your grandparents, as your parents, find out who you really are. Get your roots, because your tree is only going to be as strong as your roots. If you have shallow roots, you're going to tip over. But if you have deep, strong roots, your tree is always going to stand up.
And ask questions. Like, the dumbest question, you know, is a question that's never asked. Like, ask everything. If you doubt something, if you want to question something, if you want to know about something, if you can't even find out about your history yourself, you don't know where your dad's at or your mom, whatever, you know, you were raised in a foster home or whatever, you know, but you know in your cora, your heart, that you're of these people, of our people, or raza or whatever, there's a lot of raza out there that are willing to help you. Help you grow, show you some cultura, sing a song, show you a gang of shit. That's oral history. You're learning oral history, and that's what got removed from our people, the oral history part, the stories that we told on the fire, all that, all that shit. Now you got to go to a school to hear a story, or shit's fabricated and made up. Learn your real history.
Yeah, take accountability and take responsibility of the education that your children are gonna have, that you have.
Yeah. So any go for it, bro. Oh, hold up.
Frozen planes?
Frozen plane.
Oh, you mean like planes that actually?
Did we have any super chats?
You know what? No? I saw one on the 60. Wait. It was a trip. I thought I was the only one that saw it, but somebody else told me that they saw it. It was a plane that was literally just there, not moving at all.
Oh, the ones that are just still?
Yeah.
You know what they're trying to? Okay. Those planes. What the question is sometimes people see planes. I mean, not sometimes, but there's a lot of videos that you can look on YouTube where there's a plane or even helicopters or birds, and they're just like still. Yeah. How are they not moving? Some people say that it's a stalling engine. The propellers are still ready, but they're like stagnant. They're like, but I don't believe that.
I don't believe it would have dropped.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that either. I believe that it's partly part of Project Bluebeam, or it could be what was my other thoughts on it? It could either be that, or shit. I don't even know the other answer. I'm going to be honest with you. What do you think?
I mean, I think
I think it's a hologram, bro.
I think it's a glitch. I think there's been a glitch since they started experimenting with that CERN stuff.
Yeah.
Since they started doing that
Hey, but look, did you see the one with that bird? There's a bird, right? A pigeon, and they touch it like with a broom, and then that shit just flies. Like, how's that? I mean, that's obviously a fucking real bird, right?
I mean, you know what? I honestly do believe there's something happening that they're causing. They're not telling us that they're causing it.
Yeah.
But for a fact that, they found technology that they're not supposed to be messing with, but they're messing with it. I say that because I saw this recent video on about Joe Rogan explaining that in Brazil, some locals found a secret German base.
Oh, I seen it.
You seen that?
Yeah,
one?
The hole that they dug out. They're bringing out these boxes. They have mortars in there.
All these things, and I remember and I think News with NORBEEZ or Freaky Tales, I talked about it that ever since the Nazis went to Antarctica, from Antarctica they went straight to South America, and they opened shop in South America.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
For what reason? I don't know. But one thing I do know is that they experimented on the local indigenous people. They wanted to know something about them. They never revealed what it is or what it was, because eventually they became NASA.
Yeah. Okay. Was that the only super chat?
No. I'll read it to you right now. Hey.
We don't have
let me read that. Let me repeat that. Norbs and Marv should arm wrestle their differences. 94 MA.
Thank you for your comment, homie. What else is there?
Chat. We just got one from Mac Daddy 760. Dropped $2. Arriba, Jalisco y Zacatecas.
Ciao. Hey, gracias. Thank you.
Females from Sinaloa. Hey.
I appreciate the super chat.
Introduce me, man, because
that was it?
Still single. Yeah. That seems to be it.
All right. Any thoughts of anything else you want to bring up?
You know what? This was a good one, Marvelous. Because we spoke on things that, especially on this day, which is now recognized as Indigenous Day, and we spoke about our cultura.
Yeah.
We talked about a lot of the things that people had on their minds, and I like to think that maybe we put a different idea, a different perspective, and I'm happy to be a part of that.
Yeah. Well, it's always good to brainstorm and put all your ideas and then, build up from there. We're all trying to help each other.
Definitely.
But anyways, I just want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. This is a shorter episode. It was a last minute thing once again, so my apologies. Again, for people that are asking, I always get messages, how come I wear my bandana? Right now, I'm getting my teeth done right now, so I have a complex, you know, about being on camera. Anyways, you know, I get nervous still. If you could tell, I always say You know, people always tell me about how come you say so much, dog? It's like I don't like, you know, fucking being
one more super chat
in front of the camera and shit.
Fire 100K, Sun 100K dropped $2. Donald Trump is Edomite.
Oh, okay. Donald? Is that how you said it?
Donald.
Oh, shit.
Donald.
All right. Yeah, but anyways, I want to thank all you guys for tuning in. The questions that you guys, you know, asked or whatever. If I couldn't answer you, my apologies. If my co-host right here, you know, couldn't answer you, he apologizes too. And yeah, but thank you. I just want to tell you that I appreciate you guys. Your super chats, everything. Anything helps. Also, as well, you know, the subscribers, like, even if you don't agree with me with something, or you got something that you got information, or you need to correct me on something, go ahead and let me know. I'm open to you know, learning from you as well. You know what I mean? So we're here to learn from each other. So just thank you. I want to give a shout out to my kids. I love you guys wherever you guys are at. Be safe. And let's work together. For everybody out there, let's work together and keep building, you know?
Definitely.
A lot of things are happening. Remember, the biggest thing is to teach your kids, your children, you know, one day out of the week. You know, do one day out of the week at least to gather your kids. If you got kids. If not, if you got familia, if you don't got no family and you got just homies or whatever, you know, take some time to give each other some wisdom or something. You know what I mean? Instead of just you know, getting together and drinking or picking up on some high-nows or whatever, like, or even girls that are going out clubbing or whatever, like, you're gonna get tired of it.
Yes.
It gets old. Yes. You know what I mean? And you're gonna get to the point in your life where you're worried about your health. You want to know all of a sudden where you came from. And everybody around you that could have gave you that knowledge is dead.
Yep.
So appreciate what you got. Try to educate yourself as much as possible in anything, not just our cultura. You know, make it a point to make that a priority. But you can learn something from everybody. You know what I mean? Definitely. So I just want to give a shout out to JEDI. Gracias, homie. I appreciate you, all the work that you do.
Yes.
You're really really good at everything, how you put everything together, bro. So definitely. I'm sure I appreciate you. I know the audience does as well.
Yes.
NORBEEZ, you kind of talk too much, but it's cool, dog. I still accept you,
homie.
You
gave me Hennessy, man. What do you expect?
I just playing, homie. You want to give any shout outs, though?
You know what? Shout out to the team. They're back there. This is the Hip Hop JEDI. And we got another.
Might hire Dopey. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, thinking about it.
He's looking like he's about to be part of the team. But
I'll pay him in food stamps.
Shout out to them and
Simon.
Shout out to you guys that watch us, that watch Marvelous. You know, this is what I like about this is that this has been a long time coming, and I'm glad that we're here. I mean, you guys can see that we have a video on the page that was like from, I don't know, 10 months ago.
Yeah.
But, you know, things happen and, you know, pieces come together. And you guys are here accepting and willing to hear him out, because when I hear Marvelous talk, you know, I tell him, like, you know what? Our people need to hear this stuff. They need to hear this stuff because we got a lot of fake-ass motherfuckers out here talking about being chismosos and being fucking culture vultures, and you know, you got a lot of these fucking podcasters that are just fucking poisoning our community. So I want to give a big shout out and a big fuck you to you guys. Aside from that, you know, thank you, Marvelous, for giving our culture, giving our raza, you know, information that, you know, makes us think.
Yeah.
Not makes us fucking nosy.
Simon.
Not make us a fucking chismosa, fucking nosy ass.
All right.
I'm sorry, you know, it's the Hennessy talking.
Appreciate it, dog.
Thank you, everyone.
But anyways,
for
thank you everybody for watching. All my love and respect. Gracias.